The National Weather Service confirms the tornado that touched down near Bruceville was an EF1. Wednesday's twister stayed on the ground for about a mile and a half, taking down a grove of trees near Mariah Creek, Morgan Road, and Hollingsworth Road, while also damaging an outbuilding nearby. An EF1 rating covers storms with winds between 86 and 110 miles per hour. The Weather Service says this tornado had sustained winds of 100 miles per hour. Meanwhile, crews are still working to determine the strength of the tornado that hit Winslow. That storm left a trail of significant damage across the Pike County town of 800, and storm survey teams are still assessing the impact. The Black History Preservation Project of Knox County is getting some statewide media attention. The Vincent's Project was featured as part of a broader report from Indiana Public Media's WFIU and WTIU on efforts to uncover and preserve Black history across Indiana. Locally, researchers are developing an interactive digital map of historically Black areas in Vincennes. The map will include the Idaho neighborhood, a Black community dating to the early 20th century. Project facilitator Tom Bartholomew says researchers have photographed properties and are gathering stories from people connected to the neighborhood. The report also highlights efforts to rebuild a record of students who attended Dunbar School, which was established as a segregated school in 1877. Research has also uncovered information about the Idaho All-Stars baseball team and William Cap Embry, a Knox County native who became one of the first Black umpires to work nationally. The digital story map is expected to be posted online. You can view the full report from Indiana Public Media by clicking on this story on the First City News page at wvut.org. Pace Community Action Agency will hold an open house next week to recognize a longtime employee and welcome a new provider at its Washington Health Connection Clinic. The open house is Tuesday, August 18th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the clinic on Northeast 21st Street in Washington. The event will honor Angie Graber as she retires after 40 years with Pace. Graber began as a clinic nurse in 1986 and later became a certified women's health nurse practitioner, serving patients in both Vincennes and Washington. Pace says Graber's 4 decades with the agency have touched thousands of lives across the region, with much of her career focused on reproductive health care. Pace will also welcome Debbie Ramsey, who will begin serving patients at the Davies County Clinic. The open house is open to community members, patients, partners, and friends. For First City News, I'm Allison Bowers. Get more news online at wvut.org.